What's going on, guys? T Blake here, and today we're going to be talking about Lonzo Ball's decision, the Big Baller brand decision to get into the sneaker market and why I think it's a great mistake. Not just a mistake that the sneaker's $500 and the slides are $220 when you can get Gucci brand or LeBron James or a proven world-class athlete sneakers for half the price, but he's really missed a big opportunity for him. So the father has been very outspoken. He's almost taken the Donald Trump way of marketing where everything he says is so bombastic and so far from being true, but keeps his sons and his children in the media spotlight. That's really important up to draft day, up to the time where they're gonna start talking about endorsements, but to table all kinds of brand negotiations and leverage the Big Baller brand to say, hey, we need our own shoe deal and you, Nike and Jordan have to partner with us, is just a huge mistake. They could have potentially licensed the BBB through a Jordan or Nike brand through a line of t-shirts, etc. But to say that you're gonna come out with a sneaker which looks strikingly similar, like the Carpe Diem Kobe 11 model, if you threw a Boost sole on it or whatever, the shoe has so much going on, but that's neither here nor there. The point is, where his dad made a mistake is he should have looked into other areas other than sneakers and clothing. You know what, actually keep the clothing brand, other than sneakers, to leverage his son's name and prowess. So many athletes have extra endorsements with other brands that don't have anything to do with sneakers and clothing. Why not let the experts do what experts do? Get your sons guaranteed money through an established brand. Maybe they'll even get a signature shoe. I mean, LeBron James has $1 billion contract with Nike, and that's signed throughout his entire career. If you really think your sons are the best, why not set them up for that? It's hard to believe that any one of their sons is gonna push enough units to equal that deal, and that's before they get more endorsements. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're gonna enter the market with a $500 sneaker where, guess what, Steph Curry, a proven athlete, his sales are down. Nike basketball is struggling. Reebok is non-existent. You have Li Ning really struggling. A lot of Chinese brands trying to get into the game that are having a hard time selling basketball shoes. And one of the things that's happened with Nike is they've had to keep decreasing their prices because consumers have reacted to the high price points. So now you have a guy with a son that needs to have a standout season, like multiple ones. Like he would have to join his team, win MVP, win Rookie of the Year, and win a final. Then maybe get some clout in sales, but still, it would be nothing compared to an endorsement deal traditionally. Instead, if you want to have a lot of pride for your sons and you want to have a lot of pride for their ability, why not partner outside the box of the sneaker realm? There's so many different avenues that you could leverage a name. Just look at, someone like George Foreman. This is a classic example, doing a grill. But the point is, I'm not saying they make fucking grills, that's not my point, but I'm saying that you could extend, you could have a brand extension in so many other areas that can be very profitable. Why would you make a $500 sneaker and who's buying it? And moreover, once the sneakers start coming in, you can already see pre-orders being late. You can already see them probably having to take some sort of investment to design the shoe. It's not cheap. It's not cheap to do that. So as someone that doesn't want to give up equity, I can't imagine they finance the whole thing themselves. I might be wrong, but nevertheless, even at $500, let's say they sold 10,000 units, it's a drop in the pail to a guaranteed endorsement deal with none of the risk. None of the risks. I don't know. I'm personally a little frustrated. I think it was great that he had so much pride and bombastic nature, everything, over the top euphemism. All of that was great in promoting his son up until the draft, up until it came time to pen endorsement deals. But if you're gonna push all that money away and opt to say, I can do this better than bigger brands that are struggling in basketball segments, you are fucking stupid. You're stupid. So that doesn't mean you can't still leverage Big Baller brand. Doesn't mean you can't leverage your son's names. But why would you go into a category that's already struggling with brands that not only have billions to spend on research, development, and marketing, but are having a hard time with it? Just my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I personally think it's the worst thing that could have ever happened for them. I might eat my words, but I really don't think I will. And like I said, the real thing is, if you look at Curry, for example, when he got back-to-back MVPs, but he lost the finals, his performance was directly related to a decrease in sales for his model. Had he kept that momentum going, Under Armour stock probably wouldn't be down about 50%, which it is right now. Now, you have a guy, a dad, that is not only betting on something that he may or may not be able to control, which is his son's performance, but also betting that you will spend $500 on a performance basketball sneaker that no one knows what the fuck it is. So those are my 2 cents on this subject. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up on it. 2 Legs signing out. Peace, guys.